Okay. So, meet Elyssa. Hey, girl. Okay, so we're supposed to be doing a girls trip because Elyssa just had a birthday last week, and we're supposed to be doing a girls trip. And Michelle, who y'all will meet later, is a good friend of ours, and she's in town from Tejas, also known as Texas. And so we're all supposed to be gathering on this girls trip to go to Dawsonville, I guess, Clarksville, one of them little towns, and go to like this little cabin or whatever, left, right?
Then turn left onto Station 400 North.
It was all fun and games on the way there. Thank God that Michelle and Cam, who y'all also meet later, Michelle and Cam got to the place,
at the stop sign,
was on the way to the place before everybody else.
North.
Okay? So, y'all bear with me. I'm a good storyteller, but it's gonna take me a long time to get it out. So Cam and Michelle are in a Jeep on their way there. They've gotten groceries and they're good to go. However, you got obstacles everywhere. However, they get halfway up the road to get to the house and realize that it's a very steep gravel hill to get to the home. Now, Michelle booked this house back in November before Thanksgiving, and it noted that it was a steep hill to get to the house, and that a four-wheel drive is needed. Okay, so all of that was noted and all that was written down.
Turn left onto Dawson Forest Road East.
Okay, and so sorry, I'm trying to do too many things at once. So they get about halfway up this hill and they're like, oh my gosh, this is not it. They call us. They're like, nope, this ain't it. We're gonna have to cancel. We're gonna have to get our money back. This ain't it. This ain't it. And I'm like, hold on, breathe. All you hear is panic. All you hear is panic. It's panic everywhere. It's panic everywhere. And so I'm like, okay, chill. Is it that bad? Like, how steep is it? Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, it's gravel. The tires aren't catching anything, and we are going down. And I'm just like, oh Lord, have mercy. I don't know what to tell you. I said, so are we going there? Me and Elyssa are like only 30 minutes into the drive at this point. So we're like, okay, do we keep going or do we turn around? Like, what are we doing here? So child, then they FaceTime us and they show us the obstacles that they are presented with. And I'm just like, oh, okay, it's getting worse. And they were like, yeah, no, it started off with like a little bit of pavement and then it went straight gravel up a hill. And so they were just like, yeah, no, we're not doing this. Now, mind you, backstory, the Airbnb listing does state that a four-wheel drive is needed
at a stop sign
or highly recommended. And it has pictures of the hills, ramps, or whatever you want to call them, that are going to be presented on this trip to get to the house. Now, the house was all pretty and whatnot on the pictures. It looked real good.
For 15 miles, continue straight.
But that hill did not look real good in person. So we're like, okay, well, we're going to stop at the outlets until we figure out what we're going to do. So they figure out how to get back down the hill.
Still driving.
They figured out how to get back down the hill. And good thing we did.
Barely.
So they figured out how to get back down the hill. I wish I had footage of that. But that might send people back into a stressful state. So we won't put them through PTSD. But Michelle was not having it. She was like, no. But Michelle was a passenger in the car. So she was feeling all the feels about that obstacle. So we spent about another hour or so, almost 2 hours, trying to find another place to book and find another place to stay. We end up finding a place that's off of Lake Hartwell near South Carolina. So that is where we are heading now. So Elyssa,
stay tuned.
Elyssa is getting her snack on as we travel another hour and 35 minutes to South Carolina from Dawson, Georgia. Dawsonville, wherever the hell where are we? I don't even know. But we were by the North Georgia outlets. So y'all can Google that. So we're going to hour half.
Basically, the adventure continues.
Yeah, and then we had to call and phone in Breezy to keep her up to date because she gonna meet us later. So we had to tell her before she even left her house to figure this out. So we gonna save her those obstacles, and she gonna be able to go straight to the new house. And I guess we'll show you that when we get there. But I already know this, Michelle. Remember, I do love you dearly, but I am going to talk about you. I'm not letting this go because this is round 2.
No more vacation planning for you.
This is round 2 of situational booking. This is what I'm gonna call it. Situational booking, okay? I'll tell y'all that story later. Because I did not vlog that at all. But yeah, so I'll keep y'all in tune with how the South Carolina house looks. We'll see y'all then. Bye!
We gonna vlog it. Hey, we in town. Hey, well,
we in a new city, so we finally made it to our destination. Townville, South Carolina. We got
my nails don't look chanky, so I'm so glad.
Airbnb. Oh yeah, show me your nails. Nails by Cam. That's not her name on the thing, but Cam did them. Hold on, let me get in. Hold on, I can zoom.
You gotta show Alyssa's nails though, because hers are better.
So let's show the place. You gotta show it.
Oh, we got snacks.
Alright, so this is like the kitchen area.
You want some pineapple juice in the fridge?
Yeah. And Elyssa. And Cam. Say what's up, Cam.
We made it!
So we finally made it. What a day.
Like how many hour journey?
Oh my god.
I've been up since 8 a.m. since like 11:30 this morning.
Oh my gosh. Y'all been through a lot. Y'all need some drinks, right?
You can't say we don't love you, boo.
Y'all need some drinks.
Okay, that can't go there.
I know y'all love me, but today y'all stress me out a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna close this. Just a little bit.
I know it's not as much as you. I know. I would have been terrified if I was on the hill too. I get it.
Thank you.
I get it.
We were sitting here like,
hold on. No, we both were sitting in the car like,
we have no idea what to do. We were like,
wait, but y'all think a hill is like this? Like
no, but it was like a straight incline, like almost a straight incline.
Yes.
Well, yeah, because when you FaceTimed me to show me like what the remainder of it was, I was like, yeah, no, y'all found the perfect place to stop because
no, there's no, you can't even see what the top, so you don't know go down, go up, or nothing. So I was like, wow.
Because when you showed that part, I was like, yeah, no, don't go.
Well, and it was like, you have to laugh because when we looked to our right, it was another Jeep. So I'm like, how the hell did y'all make it to this point? Like, how did you get here without struggle?
No, I think homegirl been there for a minute. That's why she knows how to do it.
I'm like, you know what it was? We don't have low gear.
Yeah, I don't have low gear.
So when you said Jeep, I was thinking it was one of those like Wrangler Jeeps.
No.
If it was a Wrangler Jeep, we all would have been able to get there on that.
This one Jeep out of many models of Jeeps doesn't have low gear, so we couldn't go.
We couldn't make it through. Yeah.
let me see the
Just be glad y'all don't have a stick shift.
I never saw the actual like.
But look, we asked him for a pots and pan. He still hadn't talked to us about that, and then he hasn't responded to her, so he went MIA completely. That's why it's so sketchy.
Real sketch.
Like real sketchy.
But guess what? We quickly adapted.
Girl, I told Michelle that even though we're in the car driving here, I feel like my soul is back there. My soul is still back
like my palms were still sweaty for like a good hour after. I was like, you saw the grip I had on that car.
Oh, I told Michelle earlier, I was like, I know your butt cheeks was clenching the seat. Okay? You just like when we were in college, the chairs have like the openings, but they made those from clinches like that. Because I could only imagine. You were sitting still and you were great. So like I could only imagine how bad it was on the actual.
Right after we got to that point. So I'm just like, what did we just endure? And then all of a sudden we're on the phone and I see
we experienced you guys trying to figure that out. We were just like, me and Elyssa looked.
This is how it happened. Okay, like I'm pushing because you know I'm used to it from California, so I'm like, all right, I can do it. But the fact is, the gravel would not grip the damn tires. Next thing you know, Michelle's like, stop. The egg was on this side, the fucking phone fell on here, and she just went like,
Just stop. We cannot do this.
And now I start hyperventilating because she's hyperventilating. I was like, oh,
Right,
fuck.
because I know my car. If we don't get enough momentum, it's going back. So I'm thinking, holy shit, if we go back, it's the side of the mountain.
I don't know that car either.
We gone.
That's a rental. So
Yeah.
I don't know that car.
Yeah, that's
I was
another
like,
thing
we
too.
gonna be hello to our death.
Well, we have started part 2 of the journey to get to this
Do
trip.
they have chairs for the fire pit?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So we made it to part 2. Part 1, you guys had a near-death experience.
We bonded.
We bonded.
Whether the car was gonna kill you or your nerves itself was gonna kill you, it would have been a near-death experience.
I've been fine, but it's just I just did not trust that car at all.
Yeah, it's a new car to you, so you don't know how much you can push
That
it.
brake is so sensitive, so I was like, you know what? I'm not about to test it. Forget it, because I was pushing hard and it still was skid up, you know, and it would not grab. That's the thing.
And all you
But
hear
you know,
and all
but
you smell
what
is
I
the
will
tires.
say was misleading about that posting. Like it showed that there was like hills or whatever, but they also said that they were repaved it.
Okay, hold on.
So that
Wait.
was the part that was
Let me tell you
confusing.
this. So, you know how the direction says pass the dead end, go straight, even though it says do not trespass? There's a second sign that says now entering phase 2. And I'm like, what the fuck is phase 2? And phase 2 was the hill. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why are they warning us about a phase 2?
Yeah, why wasn't that in the direction?
I don't know, but it literally said phase 2.
But like, I'm also thinking, imagine if y'all were right behind us.
That's literally what we had said.
Like, imagine if y'all
That's
were like right behind us.
because then it would have been that much more difficult to try to turn
Big
around.
ass sign, like on the tree.
But-
And then
In that moment, I was like,
it said phase 2.
Yeah, but that was what was confusing because they didn't provide those directions on the posting, and then the day of they send you like, oh yeah, don't trespass, but keep going. Like, what? But we made it here, and you guys are safe. I'm so glad that you guys are safe.
I'm safe.
Safe and sound.
I'm ready for a shot.
Yeah,
I
I'm
want
ready.
to let our mentals relax.
Yes.
Okay, we can relax our mentals tonight and drink and be merry. Breezy will be here in the next 40 minutes.
Yes.
So
There's your pizza.
let's dig in and happy birthday, late birthday to Elyssa.